the last 10 gigahertz contest, decided that one of the reasons that my setup seems so deaf was probably that this knot here is in the wrong spot, and I think the actual focus point might be slightly farther out based on some back of the envelope calculations we did up on the summit. So what I'm going to do is set this up outside and take a measurement, or see if I can see how strong the beacon is up on Mount Allison, and try it this way, and then I'll try it with the same spot for the feed horn, but put in this preamp here, I think, and see how much that improves it, and then figure out where this is supposed to go and adjust it appropriately, and then try it again so we can get an idea of how much improvement you get from just moving this and from moving it and adding in the preamp. So we'll go take the initial measurements now. Well, I found the beacon. Just running this cable. I'm sure there's a lot of loss at 10 gigahertz in this eBay BNC cable to the 817 here. A little hard to see, but it's all S1. The beacon is very weak. I can barely hear it in the headphones. I'm not sure I'll be able to hear it if I take out the headphones and can hear the beacon. I just bumped the VFO. Pretty weak. S0 to S1. Got the dish pointed in the same spot, but a piece of hard line to the LNA and feeding that directly into the receive and not transmitting at all. And if we come over here, turn up the volume a little, hopefully it hasn't drifted out of the passband. There it is. Much louder. S3, before it was like S1, S0. There are online calculators to figure out where the focal point should be, and you need to measure the vertical, the horizontal, and then the depth from the plane of this rim to the deepest point. So we'll use my ultra precise tape measure. Doing the calculations, converted inches to centimeters for the online calculator, and then it gives you the distance from the top of the dish and from the bottom of the dish to the feed point, and also the offset angle, which is, I drew this backwards or whatever. It should actually be down from horizontal, so the string should be about 21.3 inches from the top and 12.4 from the bottom. Drilled 2 sets of holes, and the screws are in these farther out holes, but I think if I set it up so that they're on the inner set, which would be like right here, and then this guy was mounted up here, I think this new knot, yeah, I basically have to shift it down. Oh, that's going to be annoying to drill. That's okay, I can do that. one new hole there. Just gotta drill that guy, and then probably widen them a little bit. Mount it in the new spot. Now we just gotta set the rest of the stuff up and see how much better it is. New focal points, no LNA. The beacon's in there, but it's pretty weak. Definitely S2 noise, not an S2 signal, but I can hear it. Here it is, a new focal point with the LNA in line. It's like S3 to S4 it seems. I'm not sure if it's the same as before because it made no difference or because the conditions are worse or what. So probably need a more controlled range, but should be easy enough to switch back and forth between the focal points if it turns out this one is wrong. Decide how to mount all this stuff. I'm wondering if maybe put the feed on the other, just rotate this so I can have this. I'll need longer wires and have it sort of sticking that way. Oops. It's sticking sort of down that way. Or maybe up. I don't know, I haven't decided. Then I can have one will run over into the input here. And then, whoops. And put a piece of Velcro to hold that there. And then another hard line to there. And then I'll just need a single longer piece of hard line up to here where the relay will be. And then I gotta clean this up because I'll need to run power to this guy as well. Change this around a little. Hopefully it's better. Move the relay to the other side, and then receive comes through the LNA into the RX, and then the transmit goes directly into the relay and into the dish. I'm not sure how much I trust this, and you know, I need some smaller pieces. I get a new piece here, a shorter piece here, maybe a better piece there, but I think this will work. I just gotta run all the wires back to here. Well, I gave it some thought and decided to change it a little. Got a single piece of hard line now going to the LNA, and then down, and then this longer piece for transmit. I think I'll pull off this connector and just power directly to 13.8, and then run the power cables. I'll put one of these sorts of things on the side here to clamp the power cables onto, or the power and push to talk. And I'll need to extend these wires a little so it can reach, so I can switch the relay. I think it's looking pretty good so far. Well, this part was a little tricky, soldering all these on nicely, but I think I found a decent solution, a little jumper for power. And the other ones, I'm gonna clean up the ground connection here a little bit, and then just added this cable tie here to hopefully not put too much strain on the connectors here. And then these can run back to the table or whatever when I set up, and then this guy can come and power the LNA. So I think this is certainly a cleaner looking setup than before. I have to bring it outside and see how it works once I fix this guy. Well, my usual setup of bouncing off that pole there seems to be working. I can hear the beacon on Allison here, and it could hear me. It sent me an S8 was the best I got, and I don't know what it was before. It's been a long time, so I think I'll call that a success.